So I've been in Portland for a little while, but I'm leaving in about 3 weeks, and I haven't acquired enough tech junk. So, in the tradition of Lazy Game Reviews, who I'm definitely not ripping off with this series at all, let's go thrift. So the first Goodwill I visited was in Beaverton, Oregon, and once I got past the usual pants and things, I made a beeline straight to the tech section. There wasn't that much to see, though I did spot these Apple time capsules, and there was this RCA video camera that's pretty cool, but a little bit more than I was willing to pay. There were also the usual Blu-ray players and stereos and things, and this unopened package of Sony floppies, which I didn't pick up, but seemed like a fairly decent price, so somebody got a good deal. I actually went back over to the camera section and discovered that the box for that RCA was actually there and for sale, but I didn't pick it up. It wasn't what I was into. What I did find, though, is this nice little Samsung camera that works, because I started bringing AA's with me, and you might actually see on this channel at some point. 4 megapixels, shoots VGA 30 FPS video. It's pretty cool. But really, nothing else of note, just a really nasty third-party controller, and the store was closing, so I had to get out of there anyway. So the next morning, I awoke bright and early and made it to my first destination, this Goodwill in Tigard, where literally the only thing of interest was this top-loading DVD player. Next one. So now we're back in Beaverton, at a Goodwill location that had a really depressing number of copies of Fallout 76. It also had our first proper camera section, which was a pleasant surprise, including this Lumix, a Canon that's pretty similar to something my parents used to have, and this obscenely cheap piece of crap that I just couldn't resist picking up. I tested it, it works, it takes terrible pictures, and I'm a fan. And before I left, I even ran into this Sony Video 8 camcorder, which I also picked up. No, it wasn't $3, it was actually $10. There was a sticker issue, but it's pretty cool. I still need to get it working. You might see it on the channel one day. Next, I drove all the way to Hillsboro to go to an Outlets, which, oh my god, I'd never been to before. I followed the typical advice and got myself a pokey tool, and then spent the next 20 minutes poking around and trying to find things. However, the only thing I managed to find was this Sony camcorder box, which came with some DVDs and things, and a charger I thought would work, but annoyingly is not the right type of charger. Oh well, it was $2. So next I drove to North Portland, to a Goodwill that had a surprising number of space heaters. And also the best organized tech section I've ever seen at a Goodwill. It also had something I didn't even know existed, a wired PS4 controller. Did you know these were a thing? But yeah, nothing I really needed, just very well organized. And also this Dell monitor that actually could have been useful, but I didn't want to take back with me to California. So I left it there. Hopefully it went to a good home. So next, I decided to head north, but I started running into problems in Washington. Oh. I'm in Vancouver right now. I drove all the way out here, and the Goodwill is closed due to lack of air conditioning. Lovely. This could have been a treasure trove of good stuff. Come on, it's only 93 degrees out. Okay. Fortunately, not all the Goodwills in Washington were closed. This one actually had AC. Inside, I found some TVs that were trying to fall over, a couple of cameras, including this very slim Nikon that I would have grabbed, except proprietary batteries are a complete no-no for me, and a surprising number of monitors. Next, I accidentally ended up at an Outlets again, where I saw a copy of The Phantom Menace, got this crappy camera, a couple of cables and things, and whatever this is. Moving on, by this point, it was about 3 p.m. I was getting sick of this, and I went to one last Goodwill in Washington. Just in case. But it wasn't to be. The only noteworthy thing was a closed captioning decoder. But wait, there's one more Goodwill that could save the trip. The Goodwill in East Portland, which actually has the best camera selection I have ever seen at a Goodwill. We start with this lovely Sharp View Cam, and this other Sharp View Cam, and this Panasonic. Woo! We also get this Canon Mini DV camcorder, this Canon APS film camera, and this Sony, which I probably would have bought if it took normal batteries. Come on! There was also this wild super zoom film thingy, a Canon point and shoot that worked perfectly, and this Mavica that I actually ended up picking up. Again, I still need to get it working. You'll see it on the channel at some point. There were also all the GPSs you could ever want, a couple of Xbox controllers, and some 360s. Sure. And as an added bonus, I actually went to that location one more time on my final day in Portland and saw this Sharp with a Zero Lux mode, a complete lost cause, and a different Bizarro film super zoom thingy. Also, this poor Canon, that's really seen better days. I'm sorry, dude. So that was my experience thrifting in Portland, Oregon. If there's any of those you're going to go to, you're going to want to go to the one in East Portland. I'll put the address right there. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, do all the generic YouTube stuff. I'm not making a career out of this. I just enjoy making videos. And I guess stick around for more videos about the weird tech junk I buy. I don't know. Have a good one.